I'm waiting for Tube to wake up. Yes, Tube says I'm live. So let's try the other laptop. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on, stupid laptop. Hello, there I am. Right, happy St. David's Day. Hang on, let's adjust Tube land. I normally have you a bit lower. Hang on. There we go. Tube land. Let's get you so you can get the quilt. Hang on, let's put Tube land around there a bit. There we go. Good morning, everybody. Happy St. David's Day. Cheers. I'm not going to drink the daffodils, obviously. So, happy St. David's Day. Please note, leggings, St. David's Day leggings. I've got my dragon leggings on. I've got dragon earrings in, and that's about it. There's no more dragons on me anywhere else. I'm going to have to move these daffodils before I throw them somewhere. Me and Evie picked those yesterday. So happy whatever day it is. 1st of March. Can you believe it's the 1st of March? Hang on. Let's catch up with the chat. Patricia, Amanda, Lish, Hilary, good morning. And in Tubeland, I've missed some of you probably. Carol and Linda and Moya. Moya, I've done your parcel, but I'm not going to post it till Thursday as requested. Thank you. Rosie, it's sunny in Nottingham. It's not sunny by you today. Please, Gwyl, Dowie, Hapis, Rhian. Is everyone eating Welsh cakes for breakfast? It's miserable here today. It was beautiful yesterday. And of course, today being St. David's Day, there's 10 million events organised all over the place, most of which are outdoor. It is, well, it's just grey, typical Welsh mizzle. But apparently it's going to be dry next week. So that would be good. It's going to be positively hot, I think, on Wednesday, according to my weather forecast. Good morning, Mandy and Catherine and Jan and Wendy and anyone else I've missed. And Elaine and Pamela and Nicola AJ. And thank you everyone for your orders. So today I'm actually awake, and today we're just talking Moda fabrics, what I forgot I ordered. Usual state of affairs. Completely, I don't remember ordering them. But the last time I told the Moda rep I definitely hadn't ordered the fabrics they sent. They proved me wrong, so don't dare say anything. So I've just got to suck it up and accept that I ordered them. Who's in? Yeah, so it's sunny in the east and miserable in the west. Although we did have a lovely day yesterday. I was outside most of the day. So yesterday, Simon managed to. I'm going up the field with the tractor. It's too wet. I'm going up the field with the tractor and trailer. Okay, well, you'll probably get stuck. So 2 minutes later, I'm stuck. So we get the machine up to. I have to blinking drive the tractor, which I don't want to do. And then the machine broke down. So there's now a field full of a yellow digger, a tractor, and a trailer. And the tractor is about that deep in mud. So that was very unproductive day. Grey, yeah, it's grey in the west and sunny in the east today. Good morning, Jane, Sarah Jane. Good morning, Lynn. Thank you, everybody, for your orders. We're only, yeah, exactly, Joe. 1 day a week of sun. So you're manically trying to get everything done, and then nothing gets done. But apparently, Joe, I think even from Tuesday, it's going to be dry all week. Touch, fingers crossed, and all the rest of it. So yeah. So that's that. Happy St. David's Day. New fabric is here. I've lost a bit of that already. That's obviously blown off somewhere. So hang on, let me show you my artfully arranged little thing of fabric. There we go. So this is the new fabric. So this, I got very excited. It arrived while we were at the Welsh show last week. It arrived on, I think, on the Friday. There was a porch full of boxes, which we thought were French General, but weren't. So this arrived, and it's very beautiful. It's all pretty itsy little fabrics. So there are charm packs of 60 squares, and the charm packs are £15. So your box standard Moda charm pack, which has 42 squares in nowadays, should be roughly that price. So it's quite a good price. And as usual, we've done candy bars, so that would make a nice candy bar bag. And mini charm packs, obviously good for going around stitcheries. Who've I missed? Good morning, Laura and Val and Wendy and Pauline. And who's on tube? Stella and Mrs. Emery. Keep forgetting your name because it comes up as Graham and then it throws me every time. And Sonia. So yeah, the charm packs, everything that we've had in the past couple of weeks is mixed and matched. So the Petit Fleur that we had, that I made this out of up here, the Promise of Spring wall hanging, those fabrics have all gone. There's the odd charm pack left, but they're all very similar. So that Promise of Spring wall hanging would look very nice in these fabrics. In fact, I might even do some kits, what do you reckon, with these new fabrics? And obviously the new stitchery cushions, which had the Ayla fabrics around it, all, if I put it up against there, they all will mix and match really well. So if you buy a bit of this and a bit of that and put them all together, you'll make a nice quilt out of them. The last time I did a proper live, I just had this, where's the other cushion? No, it's on the ceiling, hang on. I just had these in and now the stupid laptop's gone off. Hang on, everything's hanging on the ceiling because I've run out of space to put it. So there's still, obviously, stitchery panels go on forever because I just reprint them. So those are still available. They would look nice, particularly nice with these new fabrics. So the ones that I did, I've put the Ayla fabrics around them. So obviously still got those. Put them back on there. Here's good old Crow. My St. David's Day cushion is out for the day. Mr. Crow and his daffs. For St. David's Day. So here's my quilt. So I've remade the heart quilt. So, and I've made it bigger. So if you've ordered the big box of fat quarters, which I'll show you in a minute, you could make this plus another row. I reckon this is about, I think it's about 64 by 60. So it's roughly just under a square, but it's huge, as you can see. It's a big quilt. So I thought it's about time we had a pretty heart one because I'm always doing it in French General. And the last one we did in the fleecy fabric. So I'm going to have a summer one now. And what I should have done is put another row on the top of it to make it even bigger. Then it would have sat on a king size bed nicely. Hang on, let's just move the silly laptop down so I can see your comments. There we go. Now I can see again. Of the leggings. Thank you, Carol. I'm very Welsh today. Yeah, so I made that quilt. I think the elf came over on Thursday morning. So on Thursday morning, I was ironing on the heat and bond on the back of the hearts, and I'd finished that by Friday afternoon. So I just sat, I reckon it took me 5 hours to make it. Obviously, I've got to quilt it yet, so goodness knows when that's going to happen. But I reckon I could have put another row on. So I've got all this left over. So if you have the fat quarter box, I had all this left over. So I've got plenty to do the binding, and I should have put another row on top. And if I can bribe myself enough, I might put another row on the top of it to make it a proper big size quilt. But I just thought that I'll have this, in theory, if I've got any fabric left at Malvern, at least I'll have this and people can see it made up as something. Who have I missed? Checking the comments. Everyone's saying Happy St. David's Day. Patricia, please do a quilt with the hearts. That's the quilt with the hearts. So let me show you. So fat quarter boxes, I think there are 6 left, and there's 30. So I think you're saving 30 quid, I think, because they should be £4 each. So yeah, you're saving 30 quid. So this is what Artie and Jess came round to fold on Tuesday. I desperately was cutting them after I'd emptied the van of everything from the show. I think it's gone in a blur. I don't know what day it is or anything. So beautiful, as Evie would say. So beautiful, Nanny. Very, very pretty. So that is a yummy scrummy box. And if you've ordered one, well done, because they're beautiful. Just too pretty to use. So those are the fat quarter boxes. If you want to make the hearts quilt, there are also yummy scrummy fat 8 bundles. You are Tubi. You are Facebook. So basically, again, just the same fabrics, as you can see on the quilt behind me, 30 fat eighths. So I reckon the fat eighths pack, so when we did the original size of the hearts quilt, I reckon the fat eighths pack would probably make that, minus the one extra row, because I've done 5 rows of 6 hearts. So I'd know the other one, I think it was 5 rows of 5. Hang on, where's the old pattern? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, the old one was 5 rows of 5. So I put an extra row on the end to make it a square. So I reckon if you did the original size, you'd have plenty in a fat eighth pack, because go through when you're cutting it out, if you cut off the heart down the bottom end, and then you cut a 9 by 11 panel to put your heart on, and then whatever you've got left, you can cut into 2.5 inch strips and use for random. This is completely random. Used for your sashing. So on the original one, I just did straight bits of sashing across, which sounds in theory easier, but it's not, because then you have to work out, you've got to line up each block so that your blocks aren't going wonky. So you'd have to line all these up so they went in a straight line, because you've got nothing to line it up against. Whereas if you put cornerstones in, here come the leaks. If you put cornerstones in, you can line it up properly. And the other thing is, if you've got this pattern and you're making them, another tip, I cut all the blocks, they're 9 by 11. So I cut all the blocks 9.5 inches by 12 inches. And then I measured up 1.5 inches from the bottom and found the middle and put all the hearts on. And then I appliqued them, because once you've appliqued them on, especially doing it on the machine, you're going to shrink the fabric a bit. And then I trimmed them all to 9 by 11 when I'd finished. Okay, so that's how I do it. And as I say, it took me 5 hours to do it, so it can be done quickly. Hang on, I can't see any Facebook comments now. Lots of leaks. Yes, Abby. I'm binding my hearts. Oh, I can't wait to see it, Judith. You're going to have a show and tell. I tell you what you have to do is bring it to Malvern, and then we can do a show and tell live if you can bear it. I'll look after it for the day for you, and then you can put it back in the coach afterwards, and we can do a show and tell. In fact, if anyone's coming to Malvern with stuff they've made from me or from Abby or from Andy, we could do live show and tell. But you have to be there early. I don't know how we'll work that. We'll think about it anyway. It was just an idea. One of my stupid random ideas. Right. Sorry, I meant a kit for the quilt. Yeah, you don't need a kit, Patricia. If you just buy the fat eighths or the fat quarters, and if you've got the pattern, if you haven't got the pattern, I'll shove the pattern in for you. But I need to print some. So if you order the pattern, your orders will come in a couple of days, because I need to print some more patterns. I was hoping to be able to, there's no way I'm going to finish quilting that to get a picture on the pattern, but if I can, if it's going to be sunny in the week, I can at least get a picture of the quilt front and put it on the pattern so you can see how I did it. Emily, right, lots of leeks, yes. Yeah, the leeks have arrived for St David's Day, not that we don't get them every weekend anyway. So where was I? Fat quarters, fat eighths, charm packs, candy bars, mini charm packs, so little rolls. So these are 5-inch strips. Very handy, so handily, because there were 30 fabrics in the range and they split into sets of 10 quite handily, which doesn't normally happen. So we have 3 different colorways, and the most popular has been the mint and taupe, which I was calling in my head mint choc chip. So the mint choc chip ice cream one has been the most popular, so that I cut some more this morning. So I put some more stock. What did Abby say? Live show and tell sounds good. Oh yeah, it's a good idea, isn't it? Seems like a good idea. I don't know how we'll work it, but we'll do it. You'll have to be at the front of the queue at Malvern. So mint choc chip ones. I cut some more this morning, so there are some more on the website. Bananas and custard. So the lemon ones, these are today. These are the St David's Day ones because they're daffodil colours. So the lemon and the white ones. and then strawberries and cream. So the reds and the pinks in that one. So they're £15 and they should be 20. Okay, and they all look very pretty. Big basket full of them. Oh my God. Big basket full of them. I've just filled it up again with mint chocolate. So there's more of those cut. And then I'm going to cut some loose fat quarters for Malvern and for the retreat in March. Good morning, Julia. Happy St. David's Day. Thank you, Jackie. Hilary will be at Malvern. What are you going to bring for your show and tell, Hilary? So that's those. So I haven't got really anything else to show you today. It was just I spent a whole week doing these fabrics and making that quilt. So as usual, there will be points mean prizes. What do comments mean? So comments, choose comments. I've got a bag of offcuts. Well, big off. Some of them are little offcuts. There's some Last of the Lynette Anderson and some William Morris in there. And then for orders, as from, I put all this up on Friday. So Friday through till Tuesday. There's a humongous bag of scrap. And there's also a charm pack of Ayla fabrics, which was just the charm pack that I showed you. I sort of spread out like this and then pack it away afterwards. So there's a charm pack of Ayla fabrics, which will mix in with the new ones. And there's some of the new ones in there as well. So there's a bit of French General, some of the new ones, and some Ayla fabrics. News on the French General for those of you who are doing the sweepstake. So those of you who have guessed dates that have gone, well, you didn't guess the right date. And I just have seen comments on Instagram yesterday, day before, from French General saying they're expecting their delivery soon. So obviously we're a month behind America, so we're not going to get them. Probably, I reckon it'll be Easter presents. So instead of Easter eggs, ask for French General for Easter, because I reckon that's when it's going to be here. If it's not even out in America yet. It was supposed to be out in February and they haven't got it yet. So keep an eye on Instagram, because once you see that French General's got it, you know it's been released over there. And then add on a month and it'll be over here, roughly. But you never know. It depends if they decide to air freight it again, like they did with the last one, because the last one was so late. I don't know what their problem is. I suppose because they have to print so much of it because it's so popular. Maybe that's why. What else do I need to tell you? What else have I got? Oh yeah, there's Valdani on the way. So I'd run out, you know, those beautiful new threads we had. That's on the way. I checked customs this morning and it hasn't been updated. It just says it's in transit. So hopefully that will be here by next weekend. Let's hope. So I'll be able to show you that next weekend. What else? I'm hoping I've got a big box of random fat quarters on the floor. After the show, I emptied everything into it. So I'm hoping I might get a chance to do some goodie boxes at some point. And there'll probably be fabric goodie boxes. So I can make room for the new French General. We're also supposed to be having some Kim DL come in. That was due March, so that'll probably come out. It'll all probably come together. Banana and custard, yeah, it's my favourite. Talking of which, Evie and Tommy came around for a couple of hours yesterday. So Tommy was in the house with Simon building a robot, which was too difficult for Simon, but a 7-year-old could do it. It said age 14 and up, some thinking wooden robot with a music box in it. So they were inside and me and Evie were outside, and we chucked an old pack of custard creams that have gone past its sell-by date out for the chickens. So the chickens, it turns out, like the cream in the custard cream bit. So me and Evie were standing there pulling custard creams apart so the chickens could get the creamy bit of custard creams. As you do, spoilt chickens. But today it's miserable, so they'll be hiding inside today. So shall I just go through again what is available currently in these fabrics? They're called, someone tell me why. I thought it was a misspell. I thought it was supposed to be Lydia Rose, but it's Lyda. So is it Lyda Rose? Is that a rose? Is there a rose? I should have Googled it. Ask Google afterwards. Chris is very late, chucking, lying. What's this? Generous price. Oh, that's what I was going to do. Now you said cathedral windows, Sue. Have I got a picture? Hang on, if I find the pattern. These fabrics are very light. I made a cathedral window bag back in the day when it was it Create and Craft? It must be about 3 years ago. Hang on, let me find the pattern. By here somewhere. There it is. Red one, got a picture of the bag on it. That's just got a picture of cushions on it. There we go. Hang on. And there is rubber bands on it. Oh, right. I don't know how, it probably won't come out very well on the screen. It might come out better on Facebook than Tube. I don't think you'll be able to see it very well on Tube Land. Hang on, let's take it out of the bag. Then it's not shiny. But this is almost identical to the fabrics I made that bag out of back in the day. So in my spare time, I might do some cathedral window with this, because you just use the size that I make mine. If you use the mini charm pack for the bits in the middle, and then a linen texture or a calico or something on the outside, you just need to trim. You need to trim a bit off of these, tiny bit, but they're the perfect size, and it would look particularly nice. There's loads of things I wanted to make with this, but not enough time. Who else is late? Linda Legg. Good morning from your other elf. Hello, other elf. I just packed your order actually, Linda, thank you. It's all ready for the postie. So everybody who had ordered before I started this morning, it's ready for the postie. Apart from Moya, who doesn't want hers yet. Senior trousers. Trousers. Yeah, so these are, I should give a shout out to Llama Leisure. They do not sponsor me. I do not get paid to say that. But they are the most comfortable leggings, and I've got loads. Me and the elf and Jess. I bought some of these for Jess for work today. I've got these, and if you go running, these are just normal leggings, and they've got pockets in. Happy days, pockets. If you get the running leggings as opposed to just the standard leggings, they fit really well, and you can put your phone in there, and it doesn't pull your trousers down because they're running leggings, and you can run with your phone in your pocket. So, and they also, if you spend enough money, send you a nice keyring with a llama thing on it. So anyway, that's that. Hang on, the stupid laptop's gone off again, so I can't see comments. I have that cathedral. Oh, have you made it, Hilary? Or have you got the pattern and you haven't made it? So we were just saying, if you're late joining, because Chris was late, if you missed it, we were saying, if you're coming to Malvern, when we do our Facebook Lives from Malvern, we could do like a show and tell. So if you want to bring something and do a show and tell, and you can stash it under my table to save you waiting it round the showground all day, and then just pick it up later. If you're there, come and see us first thing in the morning at Malvern. You can't miss us because you'll have to come through the door and you'll walk straight into a whole row of us. So we've got the whole front row at Malvern. Bring something and we'll do show and tell. So you'll have to come up and see us first thing, and that's what we'll do. So happy St David's Day, everybody. Spare time. Yeah, I need to buy some, Laura. Happy St David's Day if you're just joining us. The leek man has arrived, so we have leeks. I haven't had breakfast yet. I can have leeks for breakfast. Much joy. Not. I should have made Welsh cakes or something, shouldn't I, if I was being good, but I'm not going to. The heart quilt is shouting spring. Yeah, it's very spring colours, isn't it? Very pretty, pinks and yellows. Very pretty. So yeah, if you buy the fat quarter box, the fat quarter box will make that. Oh, I was going to show you everything, wasn't I, for the people who are late. The fat 8 packs. So the fat 8 packs are £45 for 30 fat 8s. I think that should be 60. Yeah, so that should be 60. So I reckon that would make the hearts quilt -1 row, I reckon. So that's that. Beautiful fat quarter boxes. There were 6 left when I checked before I came on. So the fat quarter boxes, you will save £30 if you buy a fat quarter box, and it's very beautiful. And obviously, as usual, there are charm packs and candy bars and mini charm packs. And we were saying the charm pack would look nice, that promise of spring wall hanging, if you can see it's just above my head. No, that side, above my head, if you're on Tube. And if you're on Facebook, hang on, I've put you up a bit, so it's just up there. You can just about see my crows to the side of me. Good old crows. Yeah, so that's that. I can't think of anything else new that's coming yet, but I said that last time, and then these fabrics arrive. So who knows? It's just you wake up each day and see what parcels arrive on the doorstep, and then panic about paying for them. And I think that's it for today. So any questions, any suggestions? Can I order the quarter box? Yes, it's on the website. Go on the sale page. Everything's on the sale page. Go on there and you can order it there, because otherwise it messes up my stock. If you want to order and not pay for it over the phone, the trick is to go in and say you're going to pay by bank transfer, then just put a little note and say I'm going to phone you and pay for it tomorrow or something, if that's what you want to do. Anything else? Oh, good, Chris. You're going to bring a show and tell. I'll be making the heart quilt for Project Linus. Oh, that's good. Can we have your recipe for your Welsh cakes? If it's not raining, then we could do show and tell in the queue. We could. You never know. It might be. I saw a long range weather forecast that said it was going to be, we were going to have a scorching summer, which normally means it's going to rain all summer. So you never know. Yeah, that's a good idea. We could stand in the, everyone can stand in the queue and show their quilts, and then they can come dump them on our stands. We'll hide them for them. Oh, Pat's going too quick. Facebook is much clearer. Yeah, I know it's not very good picture on Tube. Happy St David's. I need to work out how to plug. I have got a webcam camera, but I've got to work out how to plug it in and fix it. I'll have to play with it this week. I'll try. I missed the start, so watch from the start. Yeah, the colours on Facebook will look much better, but obviously you can go on to the website and you'll see the colours on the website. And I've put pictures in on Tube. There's usually, I put pictures up afterwards of stuff on my, you know, on the posts part of Tube as opposed to the video part of Tube. I feel it's time for coffee for everybody now. Yeah, I've been going for half an hour. Just check I haven't missed anybody's comments. Yeah, so you can watch back on Tube, you can watch back on Facebook. There will be prizes. If you miss the prizes, the prize for this week is for orders from Friday through to Tuesday is, no, through to Monday night, okay? So I announce on Tuesday, is a Mahusive bundle of, there's French General, there's some of the new fabrics, and there's a charm pack of Ayla fabrics for orders and for comments and prizes. There's a scrap bag which has got William Morris and Lynette Anderson in it. And I think that's it. So thank you for joining me on this Facebook page on this David's Day Sunday with all this beautiful fabric, because I don't know what I'd have talked to you about otherwise if this hadn't arrived. So it's a good job it did come. So I need to go away and try and get this quilt put together and find some space. I don't know where I'm going to put it together. The quilting machine is all taken apart, and you can't get in the top shed because I threw everything in there after the show. So that needs sorting out before I can even put the quilting frame back up. So there we go. Have a lovely Sunday. Thanks for watching and thanks for ordering. I hope you enjoy this very pretty fabric. It's beautiful. I can think of a million things I want to make with it. And I want to do some new stitcheries and things, so I don't know when I'm going to get time. So there we are. So have a lovely day. Is your Daffs and Crows cushion available as a pattern? I have got some patterns somewhere. I can't remember what it was called, Spring Crows. I'll have a look on the website. If not, message me and I'll sort one out for you. It's always fine for Malvern. I can remember one year, Joe, when it absolutely chucked it down. It was horrendous, but touch wood, hopefully that won't be this year. So yeah, bring your show and tell to Malvern, but we'll remind you before Malvern because we've got a retreat to get through. The others have got a retreat up in sunny Scotland. I think it's next week. Is it next? I think it's next week they're going. And then we've got one in Basingstoke at the end of March. So those of you who are coming, look forward to seeing you. And I will bring, obviously, I'll bring these fabrics with me, what I can fit in the car. The elf is going to put some stuff in the car for me, but in her car, because she's coming separate. So hopefully we can get everything there. Someone asked about crow cushion. Yes, that crow cushion and patterns. Hang on, I can see them. Spring crows, that's what it was called. Those are Christmas crows. Those are not crows. There we are. There's the pattern. If you can't see it on the website, ask me. Because it became, yeah, there's a couple there. Three. I've got 3 patterns left on the stand. It became the spring crows became this. Oh, where is it? This. I think I'll be able to get it on here. Hang on. It became this, so it's part of this really. So that's a smaller version of it. So you can see there's crows there. So it became this quilt. Hang on, let's take you over to tube. Hang on. It became that eventually. So it's just a bigger version of that. So that's the spring crows. So if you want one, message me and I'll sort it out for you. Let's put that there. So anyway, I'm waffling now. I need coffee now. I'll go and see how many leeks I've got. I should think it'll be 2. So thank you. Yes, please bring to Basingstoke. I'm saving up. Yeah, we're not going. I don't think we're not going to get. You know what would happen is the French general will arrive the night before Basingstoke or something just to torment me. That's what's going to happen. Anyway, yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for ordering, and I will see you next Sunday at 9:30, I think. But I'll let you know in the week because I'm not sure what that the Scottish lot are doing. So I'll check. And what's that? Who've I missed? Jane. Good morning. Show and tell at Malvern's. Good idea. Yeah, we could have load. We'd be going all blinking day with show and tells, won't we? So yeah, thank you very much. Go and have a coffee and a Welsh cake on me, and I'll go and find a recipe for Welsh cakes. I don't know what happened to my Welsh recipe book. Jess is the one to tell you. I'll get one off of Jess because she's the baker, and Charlotte. They're very good bakers, the pair of them. Yeah, and next Saturday, if you're near, hang on, what is it next Saturday? Kidwelly Market. Jess will be there with her, whatchamacallit, cinnamon rolls. I don't know what, I think she's doing Easter ones are starting now. So she'll be in Kidwelly Market next weekend. So I'll see you there if you're going. I shall go and say hello. Right, I'm going. I'm waffling. I am. I promise you, I'm going now. So yeah, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all next week. Okay, thank you. So I shall say goodbye to Facebook, and then I shall say goodbye to Tube when I remember how to press stop on Tube. Where do I stop it? They keep moving the blinking buttons. So I am going to go. Hang on, sorry. There's nowhere where it says stop. I can see there's people watching. So yeah, I'm just going to have to keep talking till I can work out how to stop it. End stream. End stream. Bye. Bye. See you later.